Welcome back, Legendary Potato here. Today I want to talk to you guys about the new glide maps that are going to be coming to Minecraft console editions in the near future, because today I have some really cool gameplay from 4J's live stream earlier today, or Roger Carpenter's live stream, where he's kind of showing off gameplay of the next update and also the new maps as well. So I'm going to kind of show it off, kind of discuss exactly what we can expect and what we're going to see. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a like on it. But anyways, let's get right into it. So this first map here, there's one of three. This one is it's basically Shrunk, but made into a glide map, which is pretty cool. So this is the only map of the three that's actually kind of inspired from a battle map. The rest of them, or the other two, are just kind of inspired by their own thing, which is kind of cool. So we're seeing kind of a unique turn in the maps, which is pretty cool in that sort of way. But here, this map pretty much just takes place inside of a little bedroom, inside a house and stuff like that, and it pretty much has the theme of Shrunk, and you go through the Shrunk map as you would kind of expect. So it's a pretty cool map, kind of showing off some gameplay here. He's kind of trying to fly around. So yeah, as you can see, he's got like his little ghost timer, stuff like that. Nothing new going on there, but the map looks pretty nice. It's a pretty cool map, and I love the build style as well. It looks all nice and colorful, and it's a lot different than all the other maps as well. I feel like this map pack set is very unique in its own sort of way, which is really cool. So as you can see here, just these three maps, they're all very different from the other ones, where the other ones would feel like they're from like this kind of outdoors, just kind of like sort of a theme. These kind of have their own sort of thing going for them, and I think it's pretty interesting what they actually did with them. But as you can see, just, you know, kind of flying around, there's a lot of stuff going on, lots of stuff to see in the map. And I think it just looks nice in general as well. Like, I feel like they always do a really good job with these maps, so, you know, always cool to see exactly what they do with it. But I think he gets about a 3-minute time or so, but I'm sure you can get like a 1-minute time once you like actually go ahead and, you know, optimize it more and do all that sort of thing. But he's just kind of playing casually, just showing it off, of course. But like, it's cool to see it. It's cool to see the map, at least. Sure, the gameplay or the stream quality isn't the best, obviously, but being able to at least see the gameplay before the update comes out is really cool in that sort of way. So as you can see, there's this little ghost dude right there, which is pretty cool. Kind of get to see it in action there as well. But yeah, so like, it'll be cool to optimize the maps like these, and, you know, making glide a lot more fun, since now there's so many more maps. I believe now, after when these come out, it'll be about 7 maps, so that's a lot of maps to play on, at least considering like all the times that you had to just play on like one single map for a while. So, you know, that's kind of nice in that sort of way. But yeah, so as you can see, he's about to get to the end soon, not right here, but coming up soon. But just the map in itself is just huge. It's crazy to see, like, exactly, like, you know, the build scale and all that sort of thing. So they must have like some sort of PC tools in that sort of way. But that's what I'm kind of guessing, but I'm not really too sure. But then the map after this one is going to be called Body, which is pretty much as it sounds. You're going inside a body. So I'll get more into that in just a second here, but you know, so the finish is right around here, so we'll see him pretty much get right over to that. But yeah, the map is huge. Like, these maps are always just gigantic, and it's just always crazy to see them. But anyways, we'll get to that in a second. So that's the end of the map right there. That's the end of the Shrunk map. I believe they might have called it something else, but anyways, we'll go over to the next one, which is Body. So we'll just go ahead and skip over to that through the gameplay. So as you can see here, so here is the map. I kind of skipped a little bit forward, but so here is a Body. So pretty much, you're pretty much inside a person's body. As you can see, there's like pizza, and it's like you go in through the mouth, I believe, and then you just kind of go throughout their body. There's like the green slime, gross bacteria stuff everywhere, and you kind of see, it's kind of a cool representation to see exactly what kind of goes on in the body. I mean, it's a little bit, you know, like made around to work and glide, but it's kind of like, oh, so you know, it's like you got all like the cool things you would learn about in like biology and stuff, whatever you know, is going on with like all the cells and, you know, bacteria and all that sort of stuff. I think it's a lot, it's really cool to see like how much consideration they put in something like this. You can see we're in the stomach, so there's like food and stuff like that, and the stream's a little bit laggy here, so the gameplay is going to look not the best, but you can just kind of get the idea of exactly what's going on here. So yeah, but I think it's pretty cool. Like, you just kind of fly through a body, which this kind of represents, like, you know, how different the theme is. You know, there's no battle map like this, although a battle map on something like this would actually be kind of interesting if you think about it. But I think it's kind of cool. So that is the stream lagging. That's not like the footage or anything. That's actually the stream lagging. So there's nothing you can really do about that. But it's just like they had a lot of technical difficulties when they were doing this. So that was sort of a thing. So some of the gameplay is choppy at some parts and stuff. But anyways, as you can see, like you just kind of get the idea. Like you're inside of their body, and it's like you're going through like their digestion system, and you know, seeing all that sort of stuff, and it kind of makes you feel kind of weird, like, oh, ooh, I could imagine that. I could imagine like somebody flying through my body, or maybe I'm just crazy or something. But yeah, like I think it's cool. Like I've said, like, you know, just kind of the thought they put into the maps like this. Like they put a lot of consideration. So I think that's like the heart or the lungs or something. I don't really know. I didn't get a good look at it, obviously, but yeah, as you can see, just like, you know, it's all colored, so it's all like pink, and you know, it just kind of gives you that vibe that, yeah, you're deep in somebody's body. And yeah, so pretty cool map. Not much else to say about it, but it's pretty neat to see the entire map. So I'm gonna, you know, let the gameplay go through, kind of keep talking, and then I'll show off the third map, which I'll get into when that time comes as well, because that's also a really cool map. Also not inspired by any battle minigames either. So I'll kind of demonstrate, or not demonstrate, but show off and talk about what that is exactly when we get there. But you can see there's his ghost again. But pretty cool. He gets about a 3-minute time. He's pretty slow, if I'm going to be honest. But as you can see, just kind of flying through. And, you know, it's a pretty cool map. Maybe not like my favorite or anything, but I feel like this one will be really fun to play on. And just having something really different like this, just I feel like that's really cool in that sort of way. So I definitely love playing Glide. Glide's really cool to kind of optimize, and playing a score attack on these should be really interesting as well. I'm not going to show any of the score attack gameplay today. I'm just going to show off just the time attack. They did do some score attack as well, but I just want to show off time attack so you can just see the maps as fast as possible without having to worry about you know, going through the hoops or anything. You just want to see the maps, of course. But yeah, so it's like, I think we're approaching the end right about now. So, you know, he just kind of fails a few more times because, you know, he's you know, not really great at this game, if I'm going to be honest. But it's okay. He's just having fun, just kind of showing it off. That's the whole point of it. But we get to here. I think this is towards the end. You like go through this giant, you know, kind of air thing, and then right down there, I believe, is the finish. But pretty cool map, pretty cool. I can't wait to play on this myself. Like all the maps just look really nice. So they usually like continue to like outdo themselves. Like they always continue to like impress me and that sort of thing. So we'll move on to the third map now. So here's the third map. This one's called Mobs, and so this one's pretty much just as it sounds as well, themed around mobs. So you get to see pretty much every single mob in the game. So right there you saw a creeper, or flying by one right now, and then as you can see there's a dog, there's Steve, so there's tons of them. You just try to, you know, figure out where they all are. There's Alex, there's a pig over there, he crashes into the sword but he recovers kind of, but yeah, there's like a sheep, some chickens, cows, all sorts of villagers. Like there's everything, right? So you can see like all the mobs in the game, and just kind of this cool kind of pixel art, not really pixel art, but like there's all these statues, and you kind of go around them in the map, which I think is pretty cool. They kind of made it where you kind of go around the actual mobs. Has a cool kind of theme. It seems like it's the same sort of color scheme as like Temple or something, where it's just like, oh, you're just kind of like in the forest, or you're in like this canyon sort of thing, just kind of like flying through. But it looks cool still. I think it's really cool, different and unique as well. Not based around any battle map, just kind of its own separate thing. So this is like a boost there on top of the house, which I thought was kind of clever. So it looks like the village is destroyed, which is pretty interesting. He keeps restarting to the race, but hopefully he stops doing that so I can actually show off the rest of the map here. But let me know down in the comments which map is your favorite, but we'll definitely watch all the rest of it first. But I think at least my favorite is probably going to be this one. Like this one's pretty cool, just seeing all the mobs and stuff. I feel like it has like, you know, it kind of shows what this game is, kind of represents like, yeah, there's all the mobs. Isn't that nice? I think that's kind of cool. So but yeah, as you can see, there's like a cave spider, and then there's like you know, like bats, and there's some more zombies around here, and there's gonna be like slimes, just everything. You can pretty much think of any mob and it'll probably be in this. Like now the snow golems, so it's like even the biome changes a little bit as well for certain mobs. So it's like and the next one's gonna be a desert one, which is pretty cool. So it's just like it constantly changes the biome as well. So it's kind of like, yep, there it is. And there's like giant cactus and stuff. And there's like the, I believe they're called like the Huss. I hope I didn't mess that name up. But it's pretty much just the zombies that are in the desert, which are pretty cool. So they kind of made their own little place for that as well. And then you just kind of go through here. And then you go to the next place, which is just like filled with the jungle. It's like got slimes, got ocelots, all that sort of thing. There's a witch in there. But yeah, there's like silverfish on the walls. And there's an enderman. You go through the enderman's mouth right here, which I think is pretty funny. So you just go right through. But yeah, so pretty much any mob you can think of is probably going to be in this map. So like there's the enderman there. There's another one holding a grass block. Pretty cool. But then this guy's not amazing at the gameplay. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest. But I'm trying to talk about it while it's happening. But when they keep crashing, it's making it a little bit difficult. But yeah, so as we continue, there's creepers over there. So, you know, it's like there's a lot of like repeats. There's like creeper actually exploding, it looks like. So, and then there's a creeper that actually exploded. So yeah, there's a little hole there. And then there's a spider jockey. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then there's a squid. There you go. Like, I think it's really silly how they incorporated these. Now there's like the what's it called? The guardians. So it's like all the ocean monument stuff. Pretty cool. Like, I like how they incorporated all this and made it really work in the map. I think that's really neat. And then they go through the nether portal. Pretty neat. So then you get all the nether mobs. You got like the blazes, wither skeletons, gas, etc., etc. You get the idea. But like I really like about this map is that it's constantly changing the environment. It's not like it's the same thing kind of like over and over, where it's just like it looks the same, that some things change. It's like it's constantly changing the theme. I think that's what keeps it interesting. So this will definitely be probably one of my favorite maps. But there you go. As you can see, there's the wither, and then they finished the map there with a 2:47 time. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. That's it. Those are the 3 maps. Let me know what your favorite was down in the comments section below. I would love to see what you guys think of it. But yes, so that'll be coming soon in the next update or so. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good one, and peace out.